Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.
What's up, guys? This is a Till You Collapse podcast. I am Brian, and I'm your host, and it's going to be an interesting one today. Very interesting. It's been a while since I had a podcast, period, and it's been a while since I had a guest, and I'm really excited for this mountain of a man next to me.
Oh, it's going to be a good one.
I met him about a couple months ago. I spoke at an event in Laguna Beach, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The RBO event. You guys know Trevor and Kale, a couple of my good buddies. I've spoken about them before. But I knew I liked this guy from the second I met him. And I'm a good read of people. You guys know I'm a fucking OG. I'm 40 years old. I cut through people's bullshit pretty quickly. I've been through a good amount. Not as much as this man, but I've been through a good amount in my life. And I remember, we sat at the same table, actually. We did the VIP table in the back.
In the back.
It said VIP, only players are allowed back here.
OG only.
Yeah, so we naturally went to the back. And even, I was the first one to speak. I didn't even know about it till I got there. But I had a couple seconds of interaction with him, and I knew I liked him. But then I was up and I was speaking. And I see him get fired up as I was speaking, and he was getting fired up, and he was he resonated with some shit I was saying, and I knew right then, like I said, he even popped in and started speaking because he got so fired up.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I love that shit. And, so he's here on the podcast today, and we're gonna just flow and talk about a few things. But Adam Smith, aka Savage Freedoms,
the one and only
on Instagram is where you can find him.
Yep. And
this man, he's a very interesting individual, and he's going to be changing millions and millions of lives here coming soon.
Man, I hope so.
I hope. There's no motherfucking hope.
Oh,
don't say I hope so.
See, here's the thing. No, but here's the thing, dude.
What's
The
the
only
thing?
reason I say I hope that I can change millions of lives is because I don't know. You can't fucking know if you create an impact in somebody's life. You can't know in the moment that you have an engagement with somebody.
Have you created an impact in people's lives?
100%.
Everyone you touch.
Oh, absolutely.
So why are you hoping? Because you know that you have that impact with people.
Because then it becomes an expectation.
You can't control the outcome
Right.
from them.
You can't.
All you can control is what you put out.
That's right. But
And
you also
I
can't
can tell.
You
what
can't have that
do.
expectation, right?
I get it. I like
there's
that. I
a
like no
piece though, man.
expectation.
Yeah,
I get it.
I don't want to
I get
have
it.
an expectation that our engagement is going to be impactful. I only have an expectation on how I show up in our engagement.
100%.
Right?
Yep, I like that.
So I can
That's
expect how
fucking-
I show up.
You know how you show up. I
Yeah,
know how you
and this
show
is how we're going to be.
For sure.
And on the other side is like you're going to do you, man.
100%.
So I have no expectation.
Which is, like
what you
I said, a
receive.
lot of people I coach, and I know you coach people too, we can pour into them as much as we want. And
Yeah.
I've even coached people, everything was amazing, everything seemed amazing, but then they don't take the ball and run with it.
They don't do the work.
Yeah.
They end up
sure.
they end up petering out on the back end.
But for you and what you're doing, and why I say that, because I get that coaching and doing the work, your message and what people feel when you talk to them, it's an instant thing. It's not with coaching where I get why you're saying that, because the coaching, they have to do the work. You don't know what to expect from them. But I'm telling you, what you do in your message, and we're going to talk, you guys don't know what the fuck we're talking about. we're going to talk about it more. What I'm saying is you have more of the impact as based on your experiences and what you're talking about, and the demographic of people you're going to be talking to, where they'll be impacted just from your message. They don't even have to do any work, is what I'm saying.
I appreciate
You know
that.
what I'm getting?
I do.
What I'm
I hear
saying?
you.
So,
Yeah, I
like,
hear you.
just hearing you speak and seeing the look in your eyes and how you communicate with people, they'll feel it and they'll be moved from that, is what I'm saying. So
I
yes,
appreciate
it'll
that.
impact, but I get what you're saying too. You can't control the work and they got to do that, but this is different.
Well, the other thing too is I can't control how somebody receives a message.
Yeah.
I can control how I deliver it, but I can't control how you receive the message. And I think there's an important piece. I mean, it's one of the reasons why. I mean, hell, it's one of the reasons why, like in relationships, in relationships in general, when you get into a battle in a relationship, it's because you can't control how the other person perceives or receives the information that you're putting out,
all the time. Yeah.
which creates disconnect in communication, and it creates an embattled position from both parties. Because then you just want to be heard.
100%.
And I think that in the space, and also for the record, dude, I don't like the term coach.
Yeah, I get it.
I blew this up. So I spoke at Thomas Keenan's event. Thomas Keenan had a really, really good event down in Dallas. It's really, really solid. And it was his first, like his company's,
Okay.
it was his thing, right?
Nice.
It was really good. He's such a good dude. Anyway, we had a conversation and I was like, I don't like the term coach. Because coaches, coaches give you a play and you run the play. You run the mechanics of the play, run the mechanics of the play, run the mechanics of the play. There's a big difference between somebody who already has pre-established plays that they just want you to run and somebody that has pre-established plays that they've tested, but then they teach you the process of how to think through the action of the play so that you can shift it and create it and make it your own thing. And I think one is a coach and one is a mentor.
Yeah.
And I think mentorship is a piece that's missing in modern society.
For sure.
And I think we do the marketplace is saturated with coaches. They're saturated with motivational and inspirational speakers. And this is my position on all of it. Motivation and inspiration without action is masturbation.
100%.
Like, you want some temporary feel-good shit?
100%.
Drop your pants, touch yourself for about 13 seconds. You're going to be excited.
Memo does that every
You can have some
morning.
joy.
13 seconds, right, baby?
13
How else
seconds,
are you
baby.
supposed to wake up?
It's the best 13 seconds of your morning. Good morning.
No, I agree with you. It's funny that you say that, bro. Yeah. No.
But that's the piece.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a shit ton of motivational and inspirational coaches that have saturated the market space.
A lot.
With,
Too many.
With a cool story, bro. But cool stories don't mean shit because they just elicit emotions. And the number one problem with modern society is we have a shit ton of people trying to take action based on emotion. Statistical fact, if you didn't know this already, 90% of every decision you ever make, 90% of every decision you've ever made, period, is an emotional-based decision.
Yep, 100%.
Statistical fact. If you can begin to become objective in your position, if you can become objective and recognize why you feel what you feel, then you can shift and take action from a place of objectivity, as much as objectivity as you can find,
100%.
versus just having this emotional response to everything.
Yep. Yep. And that's what everyone's used to.
That's it, dude.
Instant everything.
Yeah.
Mentor, I like that. It's funny too because I used to, and go back and forth. Mentor, coach, like what's the difference? And mentorship. I used to see people used to say shit. Mentorship is free. People pay for coaches, but I agree with that. I really don't like the space as it is.
No,
it's just a lot of people that really haven't built anything, and they have a story that they tell online that's embellished the fuck out of the story,
yeah.
Right? There's a small truth to it, and they take it and run with it because there's no way to validate it, right?
Yeah.
Only it's their word, right? They take that, they go, they read books, they listen to podcasts, they repeat stuff they hear from other people,
yep.
And that's their company, and they sell it to people.
Yeah,
and they find people to buy it.
That's it. And you know what? And there's some people in the space that have done a really great job of marketing themselves as having a knowledge base, having not ever really done the thing they're doing. Like dude, I know what my lane is. Like, I'm good at what I do in my lane.
Yeah, you are.
Like, when you want to talk about leadership and team development, I got you. We can have that conversation. You want to talk about perspective and mentality? We can talk about that concept. Seeking discomfort and it's not about being comfortable in the uncomfortable. There's always this conversation like, oh, I want you to learn how to be comfortable in discomfort or comfortable. No, I don't want you to learn how to be comfortable in that. No.
You're going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The difference is, are you a motherfucker that's going to do the work and get it done regardless of being uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah.
You're not going to be, it's not going to be foo-foo, and there's no way to feel comfortable if you're uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable. That's the fucking point. So be uncomfortable. And what I want you to do is I want you to accept discomfort,
please,
and operate in discomfort.
Yes.
That's what I want you to do.
Yes.
Like, fuck that comfort and discomfort bullshit.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
No.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
But the problem is so many motherfuckers are weak that they can't handle operating uncomfortable. And slight discomfort.
Yeah,
like, I know you've been through way more uncomfortable shit than I have. I've been through some uncomfortable shit, but in reality, these motherfuckers don't even know what uncomfort is.
No.
You're crying and you're fucking cowering down and you're not getting shut down daily with shit that people like me and you don't even bat an eye to.
Okay, all right. So I will play the comparison game a little bit.
Let's play it.
I will.
Go.
Not between you and I, just in general.
Yeah.
There's a difference between people who have learned how to operate in a place of discomfort.
100%.
And it's a tiny percentage.
Yeah, and that's trying to help people get there.
Yeah, that's it. The modern society has basically created this mentality where you are you literally, like, you're not allowed to challenge anybody. You're not allowed to push back on anybody. You're not allowed to criticize anybody. You're not allowed to provide critique to anybody. You're not allowed to teach anybody anything to help them change, shift, or shift their mentality or perspective. You're not allowed to hold anybody accountable. And as soon as you do, the haters come out in droves. Because, that dude, Why would any? I had this. So I did a post on TikTok.
Yeah, I was going to want to talk about that. Because I saw that video. I was laughing because I was like, I can't wait to meet this big man. You walked up there. You were like, yeah, but let's talk about that. Tell them about it.
I did a post on TikTok, and I also put that same post on.
Give a little
Instagram.
context what the video was.
So the video is a clip from an event that I did with a guy named John Paramore. I like John. He's a good dude. He's changed his life multiple times. I think he actually, believe it or not, I went out. John became a client of mine to do leadership and team development for his team, and in the process of doing it, we just became really good friends. And he helped me in some other ways with regards to value proposition to the package that I offer and that sort of thing. It was really good. Nice. Right? It was very beneficial for me. Anyway, so we're doing an event, and we're doing a PT session, right? And the PT session is all based on this idea of integrity, systems, leadership, team building. But the big piece is integrity. Us, humans, are capable of convincing ourselves of anything. We can rationalize anything. We can convince ourselves of anything.
People do it way too much.
We all do. It's super easy, right? We're really good at it. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. We got this. And so the whole experience in the morning was a group of people where they had to do 20,000 repetitions. Right? Then they had 20 minutes to complete the task. Yeah. So the briefing that nobody heard in the video at the very beginning is, who wants to be the leader? Somebody gets assigned to be the leader. You as the leader, okay, cool. You have 20 minutes to complete 20,000 repetitions, and you have to be accountable to the number. You have to be accountable to the number. Now, if you think about this, it was like fucking 30 people in the group, right? Yeah. So 30 people in the group. Figure out a system, think inside the gray space, figure out how you create accountability around it. So they finished the 20 minutes, and at the end of the 20 minutes, the question was, hey, can you know definitively as a group right now that you completed 20,000 repetitions? Now, we watch everything. We watch everything that's going on. We evaluate everything that's going on. We're watching whether or not they have accountability. Do they have an actual system that's in place? Is there one person trying to keep count of everybody? Is everybody trying to keep count of individual? How does this work? Right? So in the process of watching all this go down, we got to a point of the accountability piece. And this was the piece that pissed everybody off. Yeah. And so I was like, hey, who here thinks that you hit 20,000 repetitions? Raise your hand. And 2 dudes raised their hand. And I was straight up old school. Cool, you do fucking push-ups. Do fucking push-ups. And they didn't want to do push-ups initially. And I was like, hey, do some fucking push-ups. Now here's the reason why. It's not a penalty. When I am running an experience, I'm not having dudes do push-ups or planks as a penalty. I'm having them do a physical activity to get themselves out of their mind. Yep. To help them get clear. Mm-hmm. It's just an opportunity to help eliminate the extra noise, right? So I do push-ups. So they're doing push-ups. And the question is, hey, dude, can you definitively tell me right now that you know for sure that you did 20,000 repetitions? Mm-hmm. And his response was, well, I did an extra rep every time. That's what his response was. Yeah. Was a fucking question.
Yeah. No.
I didn't ask you if you did your part. I asked you if you as a whole, as a group, as an entirety, as a team, actually got to the 20,000 repetitions. Yeah. And the first initial pushback was like, dude, why are we doing push-ups? Because you're a fucking liar. Yeah. You just lied to yourself and to the team that you hit 20,000 repetitions. Number one problem with entrepreneurship, number one problem with leadership in modern society, the number one fucking problem. This is the biggest problem in all of it. I don't care where you're at. I don't care what your position is. I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care how much money you've created inside of your business. The number one problem with entrepreneurship, with leadership, with followership, with team development inside of modern society, with being a parent, the whole 9 yards, is motherfuckers are liars.
100%.
Period.
100%.
Don't know their numbers, they make it up. They don't know the process, they make it up. They don't know what their team's doing, they make it up. And then when their team doesn't do some shit that they expect them to do that's never been properly communicated, they get butthurt about it and they come after their team.
They blame the team.
Yeah.
No, it's on you, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. You're the fucking leader, bro. You didn't establish an expectation. Now you're a liar because you are actually lying to yourself. Yep. Acting like they know what you want them to do. You've never communicated it.
Yeah, you don't, and you're not even a good communicator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A. That is the number one issue right there.
Dude.
Not only in entrepreneurship, in
everything.
Facet. Yeah.
Yeah. And so the TikTok video, there's a shit ton of haters in TikTok. So
we talked about it. So on what kind of comments? Like a bunch of hundreds of comments?
Oh yeah. I've got probably 110 or 115 comments. I've deleted a few just because I'm like, I don't want these people in my shit.
Yeah.
But
like what kind of stuff are they saying?
I'll tell you, hold on, I'll tell you some good ones in here. So I had let's see. Here one guy was like, dude, he can't know whether they hit it or not. So ask him the same question in return and tell him shut the fuck up. There was another dude's like, why would anyone have a grown man talk to them this way? I would tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Here's another one is, let's see, hold on. There's some good ones in here. Oh, here we go. Bro, who pays to be treated like shit can tell this guy was a terrible leader in the military. Which I just love to hate. Like, I love it. And then that one particular comment led to like 37 other drop down comments. And here's a cool one right here. Check this out. He's being paid for a service to act like this. This is not a dishonorable discharge type shit. Here's another one. Some people forget what basic or boot was like, and it's obvious.
Yep. So there's some, okay.
There's some
stuff too.
Yeah, and here's the best one of all of them. I suck at holding myself accountable a lot of the time. I thoroughly appreciate the work you do to help people learn that discipline.
Hell yeah.
And this is the thing, like, this is the thing that people don't realize. What we do.
Yeah.
I don't want to be your fucking friend.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to be your friend.
Can't.
No, I want to be a professional asshole. I want to make certain that you find clarity because I want you to succeed.
100%.
And it doesn't matter if I'm teaching you tactics, because if I'm going to teach you shooting and fighting, guess what? I'm not going to be your fucking friend. I'm going to demand a standard. I'm going to teach you the standard. I'm going to uphold the standard personally. I'm going to help you achieve the standard. And then when you don't perform at standard, I'm going to hammer the fuck out of you.
Hold them accountable.
That's it.
You have to.
That's it.
Anything less would be doing them a disservice.
Oh, and yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah, and then you're not a professional.
Yeah. And in those things you talked about, the shooting and fighting, like, you have to have that standard because, like you talked about, so many people's training on that is substandard.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Across the board.
So this is already an amazing podcast. Adam, please, like a quick, let these people know who you are, because I know they're already fired up, and we don't need to take too much time on it, but like a little bit of your background, like just spill what you are and what you do, because I need them to know. I want them to know because, like I said, you're my type of fucking people, so let them know.
I appreciate
they don't know.
that.
So
yeah.
I normally do that in the beginning, but we just dove right the fuck in, and that's fine. But
It is what it
they
is.
don't need to know, and I want them to know now that I know they're all fired up listening. Like, this is who this man is.
So I spent 17 years in the United States military, most of that time as a Green Beret in U.S. Army Special Forces, and you guys can see this one. Like, there's a joke that I always tell. I have a lot of good friends that are SEALs, but I tell a joke, which is you can tell somebody. You know how to tell somebody if they're a vegan, they do CrossFit, or they're Navy SEAL. You know how to tell? They'll tell you.
Yeah,
and so,
that is true.
And so I don't like to offer it out.
I get it.
You know, because it's one of those things.
And I like that about you. Yeah, for sure.
So I did that, and then I've owned. Let's see. I helped start and own CrossFit gyms. I was director of training for a tactical training company. We trained law enforcement only, and law enforcement and special operations in the military for a while. I had a personal development company. I worked as a coach. I was actually a coach, and I will say coach, at a company called Wake Up Warrior for Garrett J. White and Sam Falsafi for their event called Warrior Week that they had at the time. Now, Warrior Week is still a phenomenal thing, by the way. I love Sam. He's an amazing person. I helped a medical cannabis company through their IPO. I created a few brands for them. What else did I do, man? I've done a little bit of everything. Yeah. But the big thing, like my passion, in the story, my passion is I like teaching people how to become greater assets for themselves, their family, and their community.
100%.
So if that's shooting and fighting, sweet.
Yeah.
If that's situational awareness, awesome. If that's perspective mentality, if that's team or leadership development, if that's like helping an entrepreneurs become better inside of their business.
And that's Savage Freedoms.
Yeah, Savage Freedoms. So Savage Consulting is the primary company. Okay. Savage Freedoms is what I do business under. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
And that's all that he just said, guys, basically. So
yeah,
it's amazing. And you've been doing you've been doing it your whole life, really. Your experience is what led to it. But as far as doing it as a service like this, about a year, right?
About a year, yeah. So we brought Savage Freedoms back into existence in September of last year. I formed it in 2019, but I put it on the back burner because I had opportunities that were popping up that I wanted to participate in. And so I was like, dude, I'm going to invest my time here. I'm going to invest my time here. Yeah. I love supporting other people. You know, that's the 100%,
thing. Yeah.
But I learned some shit.
Yeah, of course,
yeah. And in September, I was like, it's game on.
Hell yeah. And how old are you? 40, 39?
I'll be 40. I'll be 40 in February. So 40 this is old. If you're whenever this comes out. What day is today? I don't even know what day is today. Monday. November 14th.
I don't know.
Monday, November 14th. What year are we in? Yeah. So about what is this? November, December, January, February. So 2.5 months. I'll be 40.
Hell yeah.
So 39.
And then you And this is a mountain of a man. You know what I mean? He's how much do you weigh?
Like 290.
290.
Yeah,
How tall is he?
6'3" and some change.
6'3" and some change. 290. He's making a double XL look like Baby Gap. He's got some shorts on that you'll see him. We're gonna do a workout video. I'm gonna show these thighs off later. But just an amazing man. Like I said, I just fed off his energy as soon as I met him, and the way he articulates and speaks too is amazing.
I appreciate
by the
that,
way.
dude.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and like I said, it's just not what you would expect, which is a compliment, obviously.
No, it is,
You know
bro.
what I
It
mean?
is, dude. I'm a knuckle dragger, bro.
No,
I tell
for
everybody,
sure.
I'm a dumb knuckle dragger.
Yeah, but you're more than that, obviously, right? You know,
It's all about managing expectations.
100%.
There's a game I like to
Yeah.
play, and I'm gonna give away a little bit of my secret. There's a game I like to play.
I think I like to play the same game. I'm gonna hear it.
Yeah, so I like to manage expectations.
Me too.
So I like to show up. I mean, look, dude, I'm 6'3", I'm 290 pounds. Like I'm a knuckle dragger.
Yeah.
I'm tattooed, right? Like a beard, wear my backwards ball cap and shit. And so I look like a knuckle dragger. And so I feel like that is the perception that people have of me. Mm-hmm. I'll let them have the perception.
Yeah.
And I'll just be a knuckle dragger.
Yeah.
And then when it's time to not be a knuckle dragger,
Yeah. Then you fucking blow their mind.
then I won't be a knuckle dragger anymore.
Yeah, I love it. Hell yeah. I love it, man. And then what do you got coming up? I want because it interests me, the thing that you're developing here that's coming up soon.
The training compound?
Yeah.
So we're working on right now we're working on finding a 300 to 500 acre lot somewhere in the Appalachian Mountain region to build the Savage Training Institute. So it's an experiential training compound. So I want you to imagine, if you will, right now.
Yes.
Whoever's out there in La La
Imagine.
Land, imagine in your brain with things. Close your eyes for a second.
Take a mushroom.
Keep your
first and
keep your
close
pants
eyes.
on, but just keep your pants on. This is a rule. Just keep your pants on.
What if I
right?
like my pants off?
That's okay. Take your pants off then.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I can get sultry too if you want me. We get deep. We get deep voice in this place. Talk sultry and soft. What's going on, ladies? All right. So imagine, if you will, a 300 to 500 acre piece of land that's got shooting ranges. It's got a driving track. It's got a lodge that's a 5-star resort style lodge, like the whole 9 yards, right? And it's all about experiential learning. So experiential learning in leadership and team development, experiential learning with tactics, shooting, fighting, wilderness survival, all the man shit in the world,
Yeah.
right? So all the man shit, all that concept around all of the cool man shit,
Yep.
and then also all the other pieces.
Yeah.
So the mentality piece, the piece that gets missed when teaching tactics is people believe that tactics mean mechanics.
No.
And it's not. We talked about this earlier today,
Yeah.
right?
That's such the fucking truth. man.
And I had to learn this the hard way.
Yeah.
But tactics is the combination of mechanics and mentality.
100%.
And if you're welcome to use it, just make sure you quote me, because I don't know of anybody else that says that shit. That's my. I'm taking that shit. I'm owning it.
Put on my shirt.
Fuck yeah, they'll go on. Yep, there you go. The Savage Freedom's apparel. Oh yeah, there we go. That's happening. But it's the piece. The mechanics piece is how you do something. The mentality piece is why and when you do something.
So many dude. When you say that, it's like it applies so much to what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
it applies to so much more.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many instances where somebody just gives someone textbook data information and they expect them to handle a certain way just because they have that information.
Oh, think that employee to employer.
Yes, exactly.
Or the other way around, employer to employee.
100%. All
right?
that, everything.
This is what you're going to do. This is how you do it.
That's it.
Do that.
That's it.
Do you have any questions? No, cool. Do that.
Yeah.
But how do you fucking provide significance to your employee? How do you help them find buy-in into what you're doing? This shit.
Yeah,
oh,
it should.
Shitty leaders fucking piss me off.
And there's a lot of them.
Because
and I have been a shitty leader, and I'm still working on getting better.
We all have.
No, exactly.
We
like
all
I
have.
said, so I recognize it because I've lived it.
Yeah.
And over the last 3 years, I've grown so much as a leader, as a man.
Yeah.
And everything else has grown with it. But like, that's exactly it right there. Like
Yeah.
the mindset, the mentality behind it of why you're doing it, not just do it. Like there's
It's
communication.
It's it.
Communication.
It's the number one, and I will say that I don't so I take compliments and praise very badly. I'm shitty at
too.
receiving it.
Yeah, I'm
it
the
bothers
same way.
me.
I hate it.
I don't do what I do to
Yeah.
get a pat on the back.
Yeah.
It bothers me. I will say one of the number one pieces of feedback when I do course critiques on the back end of my courses is a positive feedback on. We've never had an instructor or whatever it is we're teaching. We've never had an instructor teach or focus so much on the why. not just the how.
Yeah.
And I think what happens is when we provide the why, what we're doing is we're giving people a 30,000 foot understanding of the application of the mechanics. So we teach somebody how to do something. All we're teaching them is, hey, I need you to stand here with this pistol and shoot that 7-meter steel target over and over and over again. I don't want you to do anything else. So if you think about how that applies to an employee, okay, dude, you're going to push this button, pull the lever. Push this button, pull the lever. Push this button, pull the lever. This is what you're going to do. But what's the fucking purpose? Why do they do this? Well, because there's significance behind the action. Every time you push the button and pull the lever, what you're actually doing is you are, let's say for what you do into your industry, right? So every time you push the button and pull the lever, what you're doing is you're accepting an order for a t-shirt that came from a customer, which means a client or a customer is now interacting with you directly. You are now a definitive representative of this company. Yep. The client is interacting with you directly because you're receiving the order. Okay. This is how you're going to do it. You're going to receive the order. And when you receive the order, you're going to go pull the item. You're going to take the item and you're going to put it in a box. But I want you to do one step further. Now I know we put out a lot of product and we ship a lot of shit, but I want you to do one step further. What I want you to do is when you get the invoice, I want you to handwrite, thank you, be savage on the invoice, and then sign not my name, sign your name. That's what I want you to do. And here's the reason why you do this, because now you have just given a personal touch to that client. That client's going to feel even more important and even more engaged with the brand. And it's because of what you did.
100%.
Here's a transition. We can teach them how to pull. We can teach them how to pick and pull. Box and ship, right? That's the how. That's the push the button, pull the lever. But you can't teach significance. No. You have to provide and incentivize significance by helping them understand why and how it's important. As soon as you do that, everything changes. Now you get buy-in. Now they're incentivized to be a bigger part of what they're doing. And not only do they get to take ownership for the actions that they take inside of that job, but it's more than just a job to make money. Like it's more than just a job to pay the bills. It's more than just a job to feed a family. It's a job to create change. And if you can do that, fuck, dude, that's where real leadership starts to take place.
And that's how you build a culture. That's how you build everything.
Exactly.
And the thing is, and here's the thing, that is the nail on the head right there, and it works for the most part. And then what would you say to if you do that, then you still have somebody that just doesn't give a fuck?
Fire him.
Thank you.
Don't wait.
Because here's the thing, especially in this day and age, I've noticed that people are the hardest thing, honestly. And even though, and you guys listening to this, I know a lot of you guys are leaders, you have companies and stuff like that. You guys try, and not that you guys are doing all this perfect, what he just said and what I've talked about before, is that you guys are spending too much time and energy on somebody that doesn't give a fuck regardless, and you guys are trying to hold on to them too long.
Dude, look, all right, so people are like, oh, don't call humans inventory, but let's be real. You have human assets. So you can look at you can look at your human inventory of your company, like the people that make up the business, and they are either assets or liabilities.
100%.
Right? And just like any other asset or liability you have in the company, you can incentivize, train, you can lead, train, and mentor. You can understand what that phraseology actually means. It's something I teach and work on a lot, lead, train, mentorship. You can do all these things, but if somebody still doesn't have a buy-in and they just don't fucking care, they are now cancer. And I will tell you this, the people inside of your company will not look at you the same if you keep that person on. Yeah, but I'll lose money. I'm going to lose money. No, bro, you're losing respect. Every single day you're losing respect because you're not firing that one person that definitively, without any question is only harming you. It doesn't matter how much money they make, doesn't how much revenue they generate for your business. It doesn't matter how great of a salesman they are. It doesn't matter because they're a cancer inside of your company, and you have a responsibility as a leader to make the hard decision. And if you don't make the hard decision, your team will disrespect you. They will lose respect for you. They won't look at you the same way. But as soon as you make that hard decision, you fire that cancer.
Yeah.
Everything changes.
100%.
Now they respect you because they see that you're willing to make the hard decisions. And think about this. That dude is making $1 million a year for this guy in this company, right? Like, this is an example. And he fired him.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
And here's the thing, guys. It doesn't fucking matter. That money that person was making will be tenfold in the long term for what you the buy-in and what you get from your team and how that spreads.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys are thinking short term. You're thinking short term, oh my God, I can't lose $1 million. That's my top producer. I can't lose that. That's fucking small-minded thinking. You're hurting yourself in the long run. I think like
That's a fear-based emotional decision, which we went back to the very beginning. Like, hey guys, 90% of the
Yeah.
decisions that you make are all based on emotion,
Yeah.
right? So how do we become objective in this? Well, you have to. Somebody. Oh, that was a really good question. So we're talking about critical decision-making process. I taught this class a week ago or something in Central Indiana, and one of the questions was, Adam, you keep talking about becoming objective, like eliminating emotion from the decision-making process. But does emotion ever play into a data point? Like, can it ever be used in decision making? I said, 100%. Absolutely. Yeah. There's a really cool way for us to use feelings and emotions as a data point, not as a basis of decision making, but as a piece of data that we can add to the metrics that we're collecting to evaluate where we are and where we want to go. 100%. Right? So, like, dude, how do you feel right now? Well, I feel really shitty. Okay. Well, why? Now let's talk about the facts of your situation. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm 325 pounds. I'm out of breath when I walk upstairs. I haven't had an erection in 3 months. My wife doesn't want to touch me. My business is failing. My children hate me. So we have some not facts. We have some subjective concepts, right? So there's some feelings in there. So then that's the push. Okay, well, what are the actual facts? Like how many times do you hang out with your kids in a week? I don't.
Break it down. Break it all down.
Like how much time do you actually spend with your wife a week? Do you ever date her?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Inside of your business, like what do the actual numbers look like? Cool. Okay. Now we can see the facts of the situation.
Probably say he doesn't even know his numbers.
He probably doesn't know his numbers.
Yeah.
He's probably made up. He's a fucking liar.
Yeah.
But we can see the data, right?
Yeah.
It's a data point.
Yep.
Just becomes one more piece of measurable metric that we can see as a reference. Like, what if you changed that shit? What would the numbers have to be for you to not feel this way? What would the interaction with your wife or your children look like for you to not feel this way? What would your life look like for you to not feel this way, but to feel the way you want to feel?
100%. One thing I want to ask you, because I see, in the small interaction we've had, which I hope we have more, but.
Oh, you're gonna be Little Spoon later. Don't worry.
Perfect.
I already had him call your wife and tell her not going home.
Perfect. I can't wait. I got a fucking red velour couch right there for
it's
you.
It's gonna be legit.
Casting couch. So listen, one thing I wanted to ask you, and I want you to speak, and I know everything you speak on is real and just vulnerable and raw. Is how's being a father changed you?
Cool.
Because here's the thing: every time I talk to you, and I'm a good reader of people. Every time you talk about that little girl, I see a shift in everything.
Oh, man.
So I know that's powerful. I know. And I'm literally getting like emotional because my kids are my everything.
Yeah.
I have 4 kids, right?
Yeah.
But you're you're a hard man. Like you're very you're a man's man, right? You're what you've been through your life. I'm sure you've seen and experienced crazy things that most people wouldn't even fathom, right? And then you have this baby girl recently, right?
Yeah.
So has it changed you? How has it changed you? And what is the feeling you get from that? Because like I said, I know, you've been through rough times and all that, but now you have this amazing little girl, right?
Yeah.
Like, how does that make you feel as far as purpose, passion? Like, what did that do to you, man? I know, right? I can see it. I know, but it's powerful. But I know because it makes me emotional because I know what I feel inside for my kids and what I've done in my life based on that was 15 years ago. I experienced that for the first time.
Yeah,
And
she's only 19 months.
I know,
yeah,
for sure. And I know this is newer for you. And it's not. I don't need a direct, exact answer, but I just like.
Oh, I'll give you an exact answer.
Okay. No, you can't.
Dude, yeah, you. I told you the line that my buddy John told me, right? So my buddy John, we were talking about life experience, and I said, he asked me what my definition of success looked like, and I said, well, it's dying for something you believe in.
Yeah.
And John said, when will you realize that you don't have to die for something, but you get to live for something greater? And the moment that she was born, there was a greater that I've never experienced before. Like, dude, like,
yeah.
It was one of the most moving moments of my entire life, and I've always been driven,
yeah,
and I've always been hungry.
It's different though.
It is
hard to articulate.
It is,
and those that are real dads and mothers, they know.
Yeah,
there's a lot of shitty parents out there, but those that are actually good parents that will actually feel this way. It's hard to put into words.
It is hard
because you can be the most driven, badass, fucking killer in all areas, and then when you see and hold and feel that feeling, it's hard to explain.
It is. It's an experience. Look, it's like if you've never been close to death, you can't explain what close to death looks like. If you've never stood on top of the world, like if you can't explain what standing on top of the world looks like. If you've never been in the presence of the divine spark of the creation of life, and when that life first enters into the world, and that's you, it's your blood, it's your blood, like that's you.
Yeah,
bro, it's really hard to explain. But it has changed my drive. It's changed my purpose. It's changed I always talk about identity, mission, and purpose. The idea that for a long time, my identity was what I did, right? What I realized is that my identity is not the things that I have done, but rather the core of my content has driven me to take actions in the things that I have done, both good and bad. Sometimes I've taken actions outside of the content of my character that are out of alignment with my core values and my own personal integrity. Okay, that's because I'm an imperfect human.
Yeah,
right?
We all have.
Yeah.
Yep.
With that being said, though, the core content of your character is what drives you to take actions. That is what your identity is. So when someone asks me, like, Adam, who are you? I'm like, I'm Adam. That sums it up. Like, I'm Adam Smith. That's who I am. My purpose in life is to create impact. My purpose hasn't changed. It is to create impact. What I don't talk about is my purpose in life is to create impact so that when I'm dead, my daughter is surrounded with people who have been impacted by her father and will support her and love her and carry on the story of my life in her and for her. Because when I'm not here, I can't do.
Yeah.
But if I impact 1 million people, and I'm dead and I can't do, but there's 1 million people who have been impacted who can do, then my daughter is going to have that network. She's going to have that support. She's going to have that family. And it's not just the family we choose, not just her mom, me, and her aunt and uncle, and like my parents and her parents. Like it's not just that family. It's the family you choose by the people you interact with and the people that you've impacted and have impacted you.
And I like what you say about family. I mean, that whole thing we were talking about earlier about how everyone acts like family is, has to be blood.
No, yeah. No, I don't think blood defines family.
Yeah.
I think choice defines family.
100%.
Yeah, because you could have some blood relation and you not only not see eye to eye, but completely opposed to all aspects.
There's a lot of that, and a lot of that happens as you get more successful and as you start winning in certain areas.
Yeah.
And then that comes out. A lot of families deal with that, and it just shows people's true colors.
Yeah.
And like I said, like he said, I don't hear people talk about that much, but it's definitely a great concept that you can have people that are your brothers and sisters and family members that are not blood, and they'll be closer to you and have your back more than someone that technically is blood.
Yeah, it's true. It's a real thing, man. Like you see it from guys in the military. They grew up with their brothers and sisters, but they join the military, they go to combat with somebody, and you come back and that dude, that's your brother.
Yeah.
Right. That's your fucking brother, And I think it's true even still. Like there's guys who I would consider legitimately my family who I may not be in contact with for months. And I can make one phone call and go, hey, dude, I need some help. And they will drop whatever they're doing and they will catch a flight and they will come to wherever I'm at to help me out no matter what. No questions asked. Just they're there. Yeah. Dude, that's family.
Yeah, that is. That's what it is. Right there.
That's fucking family.
And that's honestly, it's crazy. Like I feel like, is that hard to find nowadays?
Oh yeah, dude, it's impossible to find nowadays. I you know what? I think that there's been such a, God, dude, I hate this so much, but there's been such a societal shift.
I feel like there has
like
even in like the last 10 years. Like crazy.
Yeah, it's a big generational piece of entitled fucksticks that think that they have the right. They have a right to not be offended and also a right to not take any ownership for any actions or anything that they do, and that everything is supposed to be provided to them. Yeah. Like, dude, you understand that doesn't work that way.
No, it's not how anything has ever worked.
Yeah, offense is taken, not given. Like offense is taken, not given. Like that's a you problem, not a me problem. Yeah. And also, like you have to own your shit. But look.
Yeah, we can talk about this subject for a long time.
It's easier to be a victim than it is to be a creator.
100%.
If you recognize and realize that you have control over your life, if you recognize and realize that you have the ability to make it, whatever decision that you want to make, and that the sum of the decisions that you've made up to this point have brought you to where you are in your life right now in this moment, and you have the ability and control to shift your perspective, change your mentality, make new decisions, make different decisions, take different actions to go in a different path in your life, and you have control, then you've always had control, and the only person you have to blame for where you are right now is you.
Look in the fucking mirror. Fuck your excuses.
Fuck your fucking excuses.
Because you tell yourself those excuses every fucking day of everything you do.
But if you're a victim, then it doesn't matter because the world happens to you. Everyone else is out to get you. Everyone is trying to fuck you. And the only reason why you're not further ahead in life is because you have given away your control to everybody else.
I can't believe. I don't know how people fucking live like that, bro. It's just. And like it seems like the last 10 years. Where the fuck did it come from?
It's a pandemic, dude. Oh, you kidding me? Where did it come from?
I want to hear it.
I
want to hear you tell me.
Is that a real question?
Yes, that is. That's what I want to hear you about.
Do you want to get into politics on this fucking podcast, bro? Do you want to get into the concept of political psychological? But this is not and it's look. There's not.
I get it.
I don't get into.
It's been years of
programming. I don't get into conspiracy theory. I get into realcy theory, right?
Yeah.
Real shit that we can actually see.
Yeah.
And it has been. It's been years of programming.
That's it. Yep.
And it's been on not only the programming, but it's also think about what. Here's the question. Are entrepreneurs incentivized to succeed or fail in this country?
It's been a fail.
Fail.
Yeah.
Why?
100%.
Why?
They don't want to see us win.
They don't want entrepreneurs, small business owners, which make up 90% of the backbone of the GDP, right? They don't want and I by they, and I do mean they, the big they, because if you don't fit into the cog that generates the revenue that they want generated, then they don't want you to succeed.
100%. Yeah.
And that's not a conspiracy theory, and that's not a, hey, go fuck the government. It's not one of those things. It's if we look at the reality of the society that we live in,
it's facts. It's reality.
We have created an entire society of yes people, right? You're not supposed to think for yourself. You're just supposed to go along, get along. We've outlawed the ability of free thought because if you think free, then you are of offense, and if you are of offense, then you're violent, and if you're violent, then you're a terrorist.
Yeah.
Have you, I mean, that's the translation.
Literally. Yeah.
That's the translation.
Yeah.
So we're living in a society right now where it's like, hey, dude, I disagree with you. Oh, well, your disagreement, your words are violent. No, motherfucker, my words are words.
Yeah.
Do you want to see violence?
Yeah.
Let's demonstrate some fucking violence, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to see what violence is, I'll show you violence. Let me take you into any of the back streets in downtown Guatemala where I did operations down there. Let's take you to Afghanistan where motherfuckers are getting their heads cut off. Let's go into Venezuela where the government is actively suppressing its people. Let's go to Ukraine right now where there's a battle happening between an overzealous shithead Putin trying to push into Ukraine from like let's go all over the fucking world and demonstrate to you what real legitimate third world countries look like and what actual violence looks like, and then let's have you sit down and tell me that my words are violent, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let's have that conversation.
That's so true.
They
have no clue what goes down in other countries compared to this country.
That fires me up.
Yeah, it should.
But that's the reason why.
And this is why you want to make bigger impact and get your voice out there because people need to hear it. Because you know what's funny is a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people at their core do agree with it. There's this big younger generation I feel like don't, but there is still a large group that feel the same way we do.
Yeah.
At their core.
Yeah.
They just don't have the voice that we do, or they don't have the balls to speak up and stand up because they're worried about what people will think of them and what people will say to them.
Yeah, they'll get canceled.
We don't give a fuck.
I don't.
But the thing is the more that you speak out, the more that you share that, I feel like it turns that on inside of people and they feel like they're part of that group. Right?
I legitimately want people to ignite their lives. I want to see them shift their perspective. I want to see them become successful.
And that's what we talked about. We just want to see people win, and whatever that fucking win is for you.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if your goal is to drive a 74 whatever car. I don't know where the fuck I was going there.
74 Lincoln Continental.
No, that's a badass car.
That's a badass car, dog.
I don't care if your goal is to drive a 92 Ford Explorer and make $50,000 a year and work 9 to 5. And if that's winning in your eyes, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I want to get you there any way possible and ignite that fire into you. Because you know what? A lot of people, it's not material things.
No.
It's relationships.
Yeah.
It's experiences. And
Yeah.
that is everything too, right? But it's like, I just want people to be happy and win. And so many people are losing, and so many people are fucking miserable because of their own selves, and they don't even realize it.
Yeah, and you know why? And this is, and I'm going to add to it. I think one of the reasons comes down to people haven't taken the time to define what it is to actually win. No. What does a win look like to you? Have you taken the time to define what you want? And if you say, I want to be happy, go fuck yourself, because the concept of happiness is fleeting emotions anyway. In general, again, psychologically, statistically speaking, emotions last 90 seconds unless you feed them. I have a very good friend of mine. She's a behaviorist. Her name's Amelia Antonetti. She's a phenomenal person. She's an absolute badass. She runs a company called Designing Genius. This is really, really, really great person. She actually helped Steve Harvey create his brand.
Nice.
Yeah, like so she's done some shit in her entrepreneur career, and she talks about. She's got some fucking killer statistics, dog. And so every time we talk, I'm like, oh, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to learn. I'm going to use that one in the future. I got to make sure I give her credit.
Yeah.
And so she actually brought that to my attention. So she brought the attention to the statistic, and then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, fuck, that's a phenomenal statistic. So think about this. You define success as happiness. Let's talk about relationships. I want a happy relationship. I want a relationship that, quote, let me just be very clear. What do they say? Makes me happy.
Yeah.
You want a relationship that what? What do they say?
Makes me happy.
Makes me happy, right? Why the fuck do you want to build the foundation of something that you want to find significance and fulfillment in, because those are the real words we're looking for, based on a crumbling emotion that lasts only 90 seconds unless it's fed?
Yeah. That's a recipe for disaster.
So what happens when it's not happy?
Yeah. When that's not fed, you're not happy. So you're not happy all the time because it's in and out like that.
Yeah, because it's an emotion.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then the foundation we've just created is fleeting and crumbling. So let's define happiness in life. Well, can you do that? No, you can't. What you can do is you can define what life might look like around the facts, the reality that you want to create. But if you're not actually defining what life truly looks like, then happiness is a bunch of bullshit anyway.
Exactly.
Like I said before, dude, if you want happiness, go jack off.
Yeah.
Straight up. I'm not even kidding. I'll give you a perfect example of what happiness is. Happiness is and this is not an exaggeration. Again, talk about statistical facts, right? Happiness is the 3-second orgasm that you get to have as a male during ejaculation. That's happiness. That is the definition of happiness. It's that fleeting.
Yep.
It is a momentary, temporary feeling of pleasure. We get a little dopamine bump.
100%.
And then it's gone. So don't fucking look for happiness, bro. Look for fulfillment. What's the difference? The difference is this. I woke up this morning not happy. I wasn't happy when I woke up this morning. I was actually frustrated when I woke up this morning because I'm dealing with shit in my own life, right? Like we all do.
We all are.
Where nobody's perfect. And we talk about these concepts. The reason why we talk about them is because we fucking live them.
Yeah.
Like we're not perfect, bro. We have to actually apply the shit we talk about. So I'm dealing with shit in my own life, dealing with communication with my wife. She and I are having communication issues, so we're working through that, right? I'm dealing with fucking hungry all the time because my training regiment's got me all blasted out, right? Fucking hungry all the time.
Calories a day.
So so like
He eats in one day what I eat in 3 days.
I woke up hungry and not happy.
Yeah.
Right?
I get it.
Okay. But here's the thing, dude. You know what? I woke up excited. I was hungry. I wasn't happy. I woke up frustrated, but I'm excited as fuck. And I'm excited as fuck because I get to do this.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm going to see you.
Yeah.
Because I know that tomorrow I'm going to go work with a client down in Fresno. Yeah. And I know that next week I'm going to do another conversation with another. I love my life so much.
Fuck yeah.
That
yeah.
This is the difference. When you wake up frustrated or unhappy, but you're still excited to live, when you know that there's some shit happening in your world that might bring about some chaos or that might bring about some emotional turmoil, but you're still excited to live, when the shift in presentation of self goes from this idea that I want to seek an emotional high, but it shifts into I want to take action in living in fulfillment, and you do that and you have excitement in every aspect of it, there's an ability to change your fuck, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
100%. And you what you guys need to do, what he's talking about, is you need to figure out what the fuck is going to fulfill you. What is going to fulfill you? You don't even know what the fuck's going to fulfill you, but you're trying to chase happiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
When have you sat down and said, these are the things I need for fulfillment. How the fuck do I get these things? Or how do I consistently hit what I need?
Yeah. Dude, it got me so fired up and I'm sweaty.
I know it's fucking
We're at-
cold in here. You're asking for an AC. It's 65 degrees outside.
We're at 50 minutes already.
Okay, 50.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
5-0?
Yeah.
Dude, we just get started, bro. I'm warming up right now.
This guy's sweating.
You
It's
fucking kidding me?
65 degrees. What I also want to talk about. Fuck, I just lost my train of thought because you're talking about the fucking.
Action. You talking about action piece? Wait, hold on. Can we stay action piece before we shift out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here. So you guys know this. I don't inspiration, motivation without action is masturbation.
I remember. What I was
Okay,
saying.
go ahead.
Some of the best days I've had, I haven't been fucking happy. Some of the best days of my life, I have not been happy. And you motherfuckers are chasing happiness, crying about not being happy. You don't even get it.
That's true, dude. That hits hard. I want to, dude. You know what, dude? You know what? Do you want to come into the apparel thing with me? Look, you already have your own apparel brand, but do you want to step into an apparel thing? I'll just put the offer on the table right now.
What do you mean? Step into an apparel thing.
Like you already have an apparel company.
Yeah, for
do
sure.
you want to fucking get involved in another
Yeah,
apparel
of
company?
course.
You want to launch another apparel company?
Of course,
You want to
always.
fucking put some like your apparel is very
Always.
targeted, right?
Yeah.
Dude, we get to an entire. I told you what I want to do with my
Yeah.
line. I just want to talk mad shit with my
That's
shirts.
it. Perfect, and it fits you perfect. I can already see you wearing it and getting videos with millions of views and selling millions of shirts because you're such an impactful figure.
I appreciate that.
We're gonna walk down the street a little later. You'll see.
Can we do a saunter? Can we do a little saunter
We're
thing?
gonna both put this shirts on. Memo's ready. You think I'm joking?
I'm in,
They'll be
bro.
like, who's that big mountain?
I'm in.
Man, you're gonna see 5,000 comments.
No, it's gonna be epic. Oh, no, so hold on. I want to add to this. So look, so this is for you. You guys know. Here's the deal. Like, cool shit, cool stories without action don't mean shit. So this is what I want you to do. I'm gonna offer you this opportunity as an assignment.
Perfect.
So I want you to do the 5 whys. You ever done that before?
I probably have
Yeah.
different.
So what I want you to do is like answer the question: what do you want in your life? And then ask why every time you answer the question to yourself.
Perfect.
5 to 7 times. The 5 whys works really good. It digs deeper to find a deeper purpose. But then once you're done doing that, you're gonna have some insight. You'll have some insight. You'll have some idea. You'll become more aware of a concept that's deeper than just this surface level bullshit answer that you normally give when people are like, "Hey, dude, how's it going?" Like, "I'm good." You're a liar. You got shit going on in your life, and we'll fucking talk about it. This is surface level shit. It's how we live. So go beyond the surface. Then the next thing I want you to do is this. I want you to define in your mind. I want you to define what happiness looks like in your relationship, whatever that looks like, or in your business, or in your bank account. And when I say what it would define it, I don't mean like a happy wife or quote good communication. Again, this is all surface level shit. I want you to actually put some legit definition to metrics. How often are you and your wife going on a date? Or how often are you closing business? Or how many dollars do you have in your bank account? How much
hitting that ass?
Yeah, how often are you guys having sex? Yeah, perfect. How often are you inside of your company? Like, how many sales are you closing? What's your net profit margins on the back end? What's your gross for the year? Define some fucking hard numbers. Put some hard numbers down on the table, and then associate the feeling that goes with the number.
100%.
Dude, I want you to do that. Just take some time to do it today, and just at least two places. Do it inside your relationship and do it inside your business.
Yeah.
Take those actions, define what they look like, and then review them. And every time you see, I want a happy this or I want a happy that, you need to look at that and then go deeper.
Yeah. I've done it. You have to do it. Here's the thing. If you want to be successful, truly successful, you're going to have to do that. And the people that are truly successful do that kind of stuff. The problem is all you entrepreneurs and business owners that don't know your numbers and don't know what the fuck you're doing is because you're scared to really dig in and find out.
Yeah. It's the reason why men don't go to the doctor.
100%. Yeah.
Straight up. It's the reason why men don't go to the doctor. Hey, dude, when's the last time I had a personal client. When's the last time you went to the doctor? I don't go to the doctor. Why? Why don't you go to the doctor? Because we're afraid we're going to find something out that's bad or something that's negative, and it's good. Like, dude, we all fucking die. What's the quality of life that you want to have between now and then?
Yeah.
We're all going to die.
We are.
Just accept and acknowledge it. Just accept and acknowledge that at some point you're going to be fucking dead and you're not going to be alive anymore. And when you're dead, you no longer get to create impact in the world. So between now and then, what's the quality of life you want to have? Do you want to know if there's a possible problem that you have to address? Do you want to create more longevity inside of your life? Do you actually, if you have children, do you want to be around longer to connect with them? Yeah. Shower them with love? Teach them how to live? Like, is that what you want? Yeah. Or do you just want to ignore the possibility?
Yeah. Just ignore shit. They love to ignore shit. They want to shy away from it. because people don't like doing the hard shit. They don't like having the hard conversations. They don't like doing the hard things. So anything they can do in this pussified fucking society to shy away from anything hard, anything difficult.
Yeah.
When that's where the fucking magic is. When you go head on into that shit and you overcome it, that's where the magic happens.
Modern entrepreneurship. This is my favorite thing. Modern entrepreneurship. Hey, Vato Loco, behind the camera, do me a favor. I want to show you a trick. Watch this. Hey, cover your eyes with your hands. So for those, no, like both your hands, like you're playing peekaboo with me, motherfucker. Do this for me one time. Dude, I want you to do this. Check this shit out, right? Okay. So what? You guys can't see on the camera. So literally, there's Vato Loco sitting behind the camera right now, and that's his new nickname. You guys don't know, right? So he's sitting behind the camera and he's playing peekaboo. Yeah, so he's playing peekaboo. This is what I want. So check this out. Do you know that I'm still in the room?
Yes.
Can you see me?
No.
Okay. Here's the problem. That's how most entrepreneurs live when it comes to the issues inside of their business.
Yes.
They cover their eyes so they don't have to see it, but it doesn't make it go away. And they know it's there.
100%. That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And it's playing peekaboo.
Yeah.
It's like a 3-year-old. You cover the eyes of a 2-year-old and they cover their eyes and you're gone. Right? And then they they're like, oh my God, he's there again. This is amazing. It's magic. The problem is when you become aware or awake to the reality of the world, that magic disappears. So now you're just blinding yourself to the reality. So you don't have to acknowledge it.
100%.
But it doesn't make it go away.
No. Doesn't go away.
It doesn't go away.
Until you face that shit head on. It's
And-
never not going to go away.
and
it's going to get worse, actually.
Dude, it's going to
grow. And it's going to be your end. So many people have fucking their demise. You talk about health, too.
Yeah.
Health, business, because they can't fucking meet their shit head on and own it.
Yeah. Because
Man,
people don't want to have the conflict in their life.
No.
Dude, I love that shit.
Yeah. Well, some of the best shit comes from the other side of conflict.
Oh yeah, it always. Oh, I would say always, as long as you're willing to learn from it.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless you're going to fucking jail for a hot minute.
Yeah, no,
But
for sure.
there's a difference between conflict and confrontation,
100%.
right? Conflict is just we disagree.
Yeah.
Dude, literally, the definition of conflict is disagreeing points. That's really it, right? Confrontation could potentially turn into physical violence, but confrontation becomes a competition of who's going to be right or wrong.
Yes. Yep.
You know, and so then we play this biggest victim game. That's the conversation. Do you get into that with your significant other? Well, you did. Well, you did. Well, you did. Well, you did.
Because I've done that.
Now we're in confrontation.
Yep.
We got to be right. Mm-hmm. But in reality, if we just sit in conflict, we just disagree with one another. All right. Well, let's just disagree right now for a second.
Yeah.
What does that look like? What? Let's just be in disagreement. I disagree with you. You disagree with me. Could be in business. We're in a disagreement. There's a path. We get stuck on the plan. Like the plan is the plan, not the target is the target. The plan becomes the thing we become frontside focused on. So we're so focused on the plan being successful, and then we forget that the target is the thing the plan is supposed to get us to.
Yeah.
And so we get stuck in this place, and we have conflict with the plan. But then when we have, and this is the same thing in our relationship, right? We have conflict with the vehicle by which delivers us to our desired end state. In relationship, is connection. In business, it's financial gain, right? It's the number that we're creating as far as the profit margins go. We get stuck on the plan, on the vehicle by which it's supposed to deliver us. What we have to focus on is the target. What is the target? Is it connection? Is it a dollar amount? So the target is the target is a target. Mm-hmm. How we get to the target can shift and change. The vehicle that delivers us there, it has to.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the piece.
And it's just the actions day in and day out.
Yeah.
The fucking mundane shit you don't want to do.
It
gets you there.
And
a lot of times it doesn't feel like you're getting there, but you are. You can't. You're trying to fucking get around time. You can't do that either.
Yeah. No, you can't get around time. Time is one of the greatest liabilities that we have in our life.
100%.
You know why? Well, you know why.
Yeah.
You know why? You know why time is the greatest liability you have in your life? This is not making any more of it. You don't get any of it back, and you are totally responsible for the management of your time.
100%. Yeah. It's fucking priceless, man.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about money, anything. You can't. I mean, time is everything.
Time is everything, dude. We make money to buy time back.
100%. That's why I make money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use my money so I can free up time in other places.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
100%.
You guys, fuck, dude. We're going to do another podcast because I want to talk to this guy more. I have a feeling this guy's going to be around more, especially after we go through Persian boot camp and do a couple of thirst traps on the sidewalk. but I'm super hungry. I'm sure this
Bro,
fucking guy's hungry.
we haven't eaten in an hour.
I've had only a protein shake today, so I've had 1/5 of what this guy's eating today. But today was amazing, dude. I appreciate you. You guys listening to this shit. You see this guy, how he speaks? You hear him on the camera. You hear the shit he says. This is a 290-pound, 6'3" fucking mountain of a man that can articulate, and he fucking. Ooh, I'm excited to see. I'm just like I said, I'm excited to see you win, dude. You're gonna win big, dude. Just keep doing what you're doing and being who you are, and you're gonna win big.
I appreciate that. Means a lot, dude.
It's a fact. It's not if, it's when. It's gonna take you time doing this. You're gonna get out there. People are gonna figure out who you are more, and it's gonna happen. It's fucking no doubt. I need some food though. I can't even talk straight. I'm fucking getting lightheaded. I appreciate you guys. You guys, if you want to find this guy, where can they find you again?
SavageFreedoms.com, TheRealAdamSmith.com, SavageFreedomsDefense.com. You can also find me on Instagram at Savage Freedoms, Facebook at Savage Freedoms, and TikTok at Savage Freedoms Defense.
There you go. I know you guys got something from this episode. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Until the next time, I'm out.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.